welcome back to my channel. It's Oledo here again today. So I am back with another video. Today will be my first time giving you guys a story time. Actually, this one's a mixture of like advice, chit chat, all that kind of thing, because I'm pretty much talking to you guys about something that happened to me personally. Of course, that's a story time. And hopefully it gives you guys some knowledge and educates you guys on, what to do in your situation, or if this ever happens to you, how to handle it. So continue watching to hear more about what happened to me. So about 2 weeks ago, I had an exam in my school. It was for one of my classes that I take for my major, one of my prerequisites. So I took that class 2 weeks ago, and then we had an exam. Mind you, I love the major I am. I'm a journalism emerging media major, and the class I took, I actually love it because it involves like ethics and journalism, law, all that type of stuff. So that's like kind of my whole thing of being a journalist, because I love that segments about law and ethics and journalism. So we had an exam. Personally, me, I understood that I didn't like study hard enough. Like I could have studied harder. I feel like everyone can always study harder for an exam or something, but I feel like I didn't do the most studying that I could have done, but I still knew that this exam, I still kind of had it in the bag, because it's like, this is my favorite class. All I need to know is really what's obviously not the right answer and figure out the rest, So we had the exam 2 weeks ago. Got the results the following weekend. And already when I got the day I saw my score, I was already like kind of upset or kind of like in a down mood because of something else that happened. So when I saw my grade, I was just like, you know what I mean? I was just like, because I got an F. Yeah. When I tell you whatever was in me dropped, it just dropped because I've never seen an F. Like, you know how people say, oh, they got F stamped on their grade or F? Yeah. I got an actual F, like F, a strong F. That's the type of thing. So me, I was just like, Chineke, what is this? What's gonna be this one? Like, seriously, I was shocked. I never even knew that I can even afford to get an F. Because you know what F is? F is not no D, F no B C, F no B C minus. F is you literally went to school that day to write your name. That's it. And one thing about my professor that she does all the time with our exams, one of the questions would be like what version you're taking. Because you know how professors like to do different versions of the same exam so that you're not able to cheat off the person next to you. So that's what she does. So one of the questions on the exam is what version are you taking? So that's an easy, correct answer. So that F is as if all I got was my name and my version. Literally. So when I saw that F, I was like, it's not possible. It's not possible, simple. So I slept it off. I didn't really bother because I'm just like, because me, I'm the type of person like right now in my life, because I think if you guys watched my very first video, or it was my second, I'm just someone that I cannot come and kill myself. I'm not going to stress. You know what I mean? Like I promise myself no negative energy. Whatever happens, there's always a way to fix it. There's always a positive outcome, and don't stress. That's how I think. So when I saw this F, I was very upset. Granted, I was just like, whoa, this is the last class I need to get into my major. So the fact that I saw this F, it was just like, what the fuck? Like, I was just like, what the, okay. I was that stressed out. So that Monday comes, I go into, what's even Monday? Classes every day of the week. So the next time I had classes, I went into school. I went to see my advisor, because I had to talk to her. I was just like, I had to let her know. I'm just like, ma'am, I went there stressed. I was just like, I was just wondering, what can we do to try and like make sure I actually pass this class? I was pretty much spilling my heart to her, because when I saw that F, I felt like I was done. There's no graduating. Shannon will never see a degree in her hand. I felt like my world was falling apart, but I didn't show it because, like I promised myself, I wasn't gonna let negativity hurt my soul or hurt my energy. So I didn't show it, but inside, like, I felt it coming. It was really coming slowly. Like it was slowly coming to me, that it was gonna hit. But I talked to her. She told me, you'll be fine. This is just one exam, even though this is like, granted as an F is a big deal, but as long as every other exam you're doing good, every quiz you get is good, you're gonna be fine. And I'm like, okay. I'm hearing it from her. She said, I'll be fine. Let's work with it. Cool. So the thing about me is, I know most people will say, talk to your professor, ask her if you can look at the exam because things don't make sense. The thing about me though is I don't usually go to my professors to check on my exams that I've taken in the past. So we were on our way back. We're walking back there, you know, we're walking to her office, stuff like that. So we get to her office, boom. Yes, she pulls out the exam. She pulls out my Scantron, and we're going through it, right? So first question we go through, I said, because I wasn't even looking at my Scantron at this point. The exam was on the computer. So I was looking at the computer, looking through each question, and she was just reading the question out, and then I'll look at the choices and pick an answer. Because I wasn't even bothered at my Scantron because I already knew it was terrible in my mind. So she just, you know, first question pulled up, she said the question, and I was like, oh yeah, that's Ed. She's like, oh, yeah, exactly, that's the answer. She's like, but you got, and she's like, but wait, you did get that. Never mind. And I'm like, yeah. So wait, and I was like, wait, so I got the right answer that I just said right now on the Scantron? She's like, yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that means that's an error. And that means you can fix it. That means that's supposed to be an extra 2 points. She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, bet. So I was hyped. 1 point alone, I was just hyped. I'm like, okay, I got this. So, and granted at 1 point, it wasn't like, I wasn't just like happy, but I was like, whew, you know, there's one error, like that's nice. I've never felt this before, having an error. So I was like, this is nice. I got an error, amazing. So we kept going through the exam, every question, mind you. Second question, I said the answer right. On the Scantron, it was marked wrong. Where's the sense in this? Going through the questions, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, when I tell you, we were going through every question. Everything that was marked wrong, X'd, was actually supposed to be a check. Imagine. Everything that I thought I had wrong on the Scantron, because there was a lot of X's right by a lot of numbers, all them shits turned to checks. All them shits. Literally. And when we're like halfway into remarking my scores, she's just like, oh, you know what I think happened? I think I put your Scantron in the wrong version. So it looks as if what you did was wrong. When in doubt, it was right on one of the other versions of the exam. And I'm just like, oh, really? Me, I was still shocked. I didn't really understand what she was doing. I was trying to is she just trying to be nice and, you know, make it seem like I got right scores to make me feel better so I won't have an F? But then I'm just like, wait, she keeps checking. She keeps removing. She keeps, you know, she kept doing a lot of editing. I'm just like, wait, Miss, we'll just call her, I don't want to use her government, you know, Miss Lee, what's going on? You know, I changed her name. That's not her name. I was like, Miss Lee, what's going on? What is going on, Miss Lee? She's like, no, yeah, you're getting these right. I don't know how. It doesn't make sense how it was wrong. She's like, yeah, I must have put your thing in the wrong version. And I'm like, imagine. I was just looking at her like this. I was like, oh. I was like, I was shocked. You don't understand. Like the way my heart was just ready to jump. It was jumping. Cause I'm just like, when I tell you guys, this never happened to me. This doesn't happen to a lot of students. You know what I mean? This never happened to me. The fact that my score was so low and I had all these errors on it, thinking that they were actual errors when in doubt, it was an error from the professor. And I wouldn't even say it's an error from the professor. I mean, granted, she should have caught the error because that's your job. You're the teacher and you're the professor, whatever. So you should have caught that. But it was more so like, this is why all you professors out there, stop doing versions of exams. Granted, if we cheat, we cheat. Point blank is we pay for college. I know this sounds crazy, but we pay for college. So we're going to do what we got to do to pass. That's all I'm saying. But stop doing versions because look what happened today. Look what happened that day. You put my Scantron on the wrong version. I'm walking around thinking I had, so the scores came out when I first got the F was a 26 out of 60. So I got a 26 out of 60 the day I saw the exam. For me to edit it after speaking with you, it went from a 26 out of 60 to a 53 out of 60. You naked man. Hey, imagine. Do you understand how, like, I know it may not sound serious. Like, you know, I've been talking about this a lot, actually. Like, I spoke to my sister. We were talking about how crazy this is. I posted on my Snapchat. I posted a little story about it. I don't know, some people saw it, not a lot of people. So that's why I wanted to do this video. Because it's like, I feel like this needs to be, a lot of people need to hear this message. Because needs to hear this story, too. Because what if I really did get that F? You know, I didn't want to go into her office and she really sees that I really got an F, and we talk about it. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Okay, if I got the F, I got the F, let me walk away. But I didn't want to sit there. She sees how low I did, and she started asking me, what's going on? You know, is everything good at home? Or why are you, you know, why is the grade so low? You know, do you not understand the material? I hate shit like that. I really do. I hate when people soft talk me like that. That's why I usually don't go to professors. But so for me to go to this professor, it just comes to show you, like, sometimes, y'all, you guys have to just ask. Because imagine if I never asked. Imagine if I never asked her to look at my exam. I would have went from an F. I mean, my score went from an F to a B. Imagine if I never asked her. I would have always been that. It would always been that F. I would have always thought that exam was worth an F. Always. So that's why it's like, it's just so important. This is why I really just wanted to make this video and share this story, is because, you know, it opened my eyes and my professor's eyes too. Miss Lee was literally like, she was shocked. Cause she even knew, like, her looks were just like, this never happened before. Cause granted, this is quite risky. Like, you know, if I was that type of person, I could have made a situation like, you know, to have her and get her in trouble, whatever. But no, like, you know, people make mistakes. I'm not tripping. But it's just a simple fact that you just never know what that person is going through. So you just never want to, you don't want to put, like, you just always, as professors and as students, always double check, because it comes to show you that humans make mistakes. Scantrons are not always accurate. The machine, definitely not accurate. We as students need to be more outspoken and stand up for our grades, you know? And this is a lot of things, a lot of messages to this whole story time I'm trying to make. So, you know, it coming close to semester is ending. Y'all, all my college students, because juniors, seniors, these are quite important for us. This is the time that we're, you know, if we're graduating or not, this is it. Even sophomores, all you freshmen, definitely, this is definitely for all you guys. Like, always, don't be afraid to ask your teacher, because understand that an F is not normal. Only if you truly know you deserve that F. Only if you truly know that you never showed up to a class, if you never did the work, you never read one page of the textbook, and you see that F, then maybe. But even at that, still go and ask. Because an F isn't normal. I promise you. That's only in the movies. Only in the series shows. Okay? Unless you really know you did an F, then cool. But that's rare. Always ask. And I think I'm happy I saw that F, because I was talking to my aunt about this too. And she said it too. She was like, good thing you saw that F. Because if you would have saw a C, you probably would have left it. I would have let it be. I would have been like, okay, yeah, C. I mean, I did have some doubts about the exam. So a C is probably whatever. I would have never asked her to check the exam. But because I saw an F, that made me vocalize my opinion. It made me state my opinion, state what I wanted to happen. It made me want to speak to her after class. You know what I mean? That F is what made me is what pushed myself. So it's really important to just stand up and fight, because honestly, that's what college is about. These professors, I'm not even trying to bring down any professor, because like I said, this like, she's one of my favorite professors. She really does our course really well. It's interesting to me, but it's just like, you never know. Like, you just, like, these professors, they're not out. There's too many of us in one classroom for them to be checking on us daily, like how we were in high school or middle school, if that makes sense. So you're really going to have to step up and speak for yourself. You're going to have to get up there and make sure you're checking on your own grades. Make sure everything is right on your end. Because they're not going to keep checking on you every day like, oh, Shannon, how you doing? I heard you got a, you know, I saw your grades. I saw it was an F. Are you okay? No, that was middle school. That was high school. This is college. You know, college, you're going to have to step up and make sure you fight for whatever grade you get. Try and see how you can bring it up. Always try and see how that B can go to an A, that C can go to a B, that D can go to a C. You know what I mean? Always fight to see what's the best possible option you can get for yourself in that grade. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's crazy. Like, an F to a B. Do you get that? And that's a high B. I think when I put in the calculations, it was like 43%, from 43% to 88%. Imagine that. Imagine. Yeah, I'm still shocked to this day. That's why I'm still talking about it, because it's still, I've just never been that student. So that's what really made me happy. Like, the day when I heard this news that day, my whole day was just made, because it's just like, it came to show me like God is real, you guys. Like, sorry for burping. It made me believe like, and I always, trust me, I know God is both. Like, I'm Christian, I'm Catholic, I believe in God. God is my person, he's my go-to. He's like, that's my guy. Like, seriously, he's my guy. But, you know, so it's just like, that was just another value, it's just another example to show you how God is real, Jesus is real. Because it was God that put me out there. It was God that pushed me to go and talk to my teacher, because he knows my pride. God knows my pride is bad, and I really need to work on my pride, because my pride can really ruin a lot of things. Because I didn't want to hear my teacher come and tell me I got an F after knowing I got an F. I wasn't going to speak to her. But God pushed me to ask her. God knew I had free time that day. Go and talk to your professor. Go and fix this grade somehow. He pushed me. Without him, I would never have spoken to that teacher. I promise you. Without him. So it's just like, believe. Like, I'm not even here to start advocating, but it's like, I promise you guys, it's not something to fight. God is real. And he's here to like, he's here to make us great. Because without him, I promise you, I would not have gotten that B without him. So that day, I was just literally, I felt like I was walking on feathers. I felt so light, and I felt so free and so happy, because I really needed that grade. So from an F to a B, y'all. Like I said, I'm not gonna say much, but yes, God is amazing. Okay, my God is awesome. But yes, guys, that was pretty much my story time. I just wanted to talk to you guys about my experience in college right now, what I'm going through, my mindset, hence why I've been going crazy, not posting often, why I'm freaking breaking out like a mad person's business, because of exams like this. I'm stressing myself too much. Like, school is not a joke, you guys. School is not a joke. Like, look at my face. I know I'm calling myself out, so y'all probably gonna really look at it. But look at it, you know, it's cool. Everyone has their little down moments, so I'm not even tripping. I'm not tripping. Because once I get back on my skincare routine, I'm on my skincare routine, but it doesn't really help if you're still eating a lot of chocolate, if you're stress eating, so it's not helping out. But listen, once I get back strictly on my skin routine, like really strict, start exfoliating, go back. I'm also gonna try this diet out. It's not really a diet. Well, I'm gonna call it a diet. It's the quickest word I can use right now. But I'm about to go on this diet, so I'm gonna try that out, and I'll probably let you guys know how that goes. Put you guys onto a little something, and yeah, that's pretty much it right now. So definitely continue excelling in school, you guys. Quick advice. Hope you guys learned something. Hope this makes you go and talk to the professor like right after this video, because honestly, every exam I have for her now, I'm going to be going to her office just to make sure. Even if it's a B, I'm gonna make sure. Are you sure it's not an A? You know what I mean? Always going to make sure. So definitely, you guys, stay on your professor's asses, because around this time is serious. This is crunch time. This is finals. This is getting A's, B's, nothing less type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just here to give you guys some hopeful words, some powerful words to influence you guys to go out there, speak your mind, become more outspoken, and get your job done, get your work done. Simple. Simple. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Hit that subscribe button real hard. Like, hit. Okay, let me calm down. But yes, definitely subscribe. Put me onto your friends. Put, like, you know, everybody. Tell everybody about me, because I'm popping. I'm joking. Let me stop. Definitely do all of those 3 things. Help support your girl. And yes, that's enough self-promoting. I'll talk to you guys later, and see you guys next week. Bye. Jombo, Jombo, Jombo. Beg no vex for me, oh, Father is burning.